Hi everybody, Michelle here, the Aussie Angel Lady. Just thought I'd jump on for a few little while for some quick short readings for you this evening, given most of you in Australia will have had a public holiday with Cup Day. I hope you backed a winner. I've never backed the Melbourne Cup winner in my life. What do I know about horses? Apparently not much. My son did though. Good on you, Jeffrey. So that's wonderful. Good for him. Tonight I'm going to do some short readings for you. I'll wait for a while till a few people jump on and then I'll explain to you what I'm going to do tonight. Of course, you can send me some stars and I'll do a couple of cards for a question for you. Otherwise, for freebie readings tonight, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm not going to do yes, no, maybe this time. I'm going to do differently. I'm going to use my Angel Feather Oracle cards. Now, if you haven't got the deck, I'd love to talk to you about this because I have something amazing coming up leading into Black Friday. But I want to talk about, this is my first Oracle and it's still my bestseller. And it's an amazing Oracle. It may seem to be really quite simple on the surface, which is great because children can use it. Teenagers can use it, people who don't have much experience can use it. But it's actually got so much depths in this that I teach it. And this card deck actually is two oracles in one. The second component of this, apart from the angel messages, is that it's colour therapy. And I absolutely love colour therapy and I teach colour therapy. It can tell me so much about a person, their colours, and can give you a lot of information to help you in your life. So this is amazing. So please like and share this live because there's someone may need a little message. And what we're going to do tonight when we get a few more people on here is that if you'd like a free little reading, it's going to be a colour therapy reading. So I'm going to give you some information about your colours. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do when we get a few more people on board and I can start to see some comments, which I can't see any yet. So if you could leave me a comment, that would be great. I just wanted to introduce you to this beautiful rose. This is out of my mum's garden. I was in there this afternoon, actually probably lunchtime. Isn't it beautiful? So I thought I'd bring her on and share her with you. Beautiful rose for us. And it's a really deep, deep, deep pink, one of my burgundy coloured pink. It's just divine. And that always reminds me of elegance for colour. Hello, Helen. Thank you, darling. Well, you can be the first if you want to go. Helen, seems you shared for me. Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this tonight. Because it's going to be a little bit different from Sunday night. And that's going to be, I'd like you to tell me two colours. The first colour is going to be the colour that you love. And the second colour is going to be a colour that you don't like. And you would never wear it. So, Helen, please feel free to tell me those two colours and I'll give you a little bit of guidance from the angels about your colour therapy and your cards, your colours tonight. That's how we're going to work. If you want to send me stars, people, you feel free to do that. I'll actually do a little angel reading if you send stars on a question. Make sure your question's very specific, not too broad, because that's a full reading. So, which I'm not doing. I just want to share myself around to as many people as I can get to. So, sure, send me some stars if you want. If you've got something you'd need, some guidance from the angels, please do that. Send some stars. I think if you go down to make a comment, there's a little star icon in there. You just click that and go through and purchase. So, anyone who would like a little angel colour reading, feel free to go ahead and put in the comments two colours for me. The first colour is your favourite colour and the second colour is a colour you don't like. And then we'll get some guidance on those colours for you using the Angel Feather Oracle and my knowledge of colour therapy. So just waiting to see a few more comments. I can only see Helen at the moment. Sometimes the feed is very slow. Helen says her favourite colour is blue and black is not a favourite. That's fine. Okay. So, Helen, you should be like water and you should go with the flow and you also should always find a way forward. Another thing about people who love blue is that they're very good communicators. So that's really, really nice. Now, the colour black not being your favourite, I'm not concerned about. Black is the hidden rainbow, okay? I actually love black. It doesn't worry me. People think black's a bad colour, but it's actually not a bad colour. There's only one colour I don't like, and I'll tell you that when someone tells me it in the feed. But black is the hidden rainbow. Is there another colour that you... Oh, thanks, Nicole. Is there another colour that you don't particularly like to wear, Helen? Let me know in the comments. Nicole, if you could please write your question in the comments for me to read the Angel Feather Oracle on for you, darling. Thank you so much for sending me stars. So, Nicole, row, it says. If you can send me your question, that would be great. So, Helen, if you can tell me another colour. Actually, if you've said black, I would say to you the best thing to do, good Susan, I'll look at you in a minute, is to get a black crystal, because black can be, if you don't actually like black, it may mean you don't protect yourself well enough. So I would go for a black crystal and make sure that you wear that, okay? Beautiful. We're getting some people coming through. Nicole, if you can give me your question, darling, I will read for you straight away as soon as I see your question. Susan, purple, you're a very spiritual purple person. You should have a very strong connection to spirit. Your antenna should be sharp and sweet. And if it's not, you need to work on it, because purple people are very spiritual and very intuitive. Orange, you don't like. That's okay. I've had a long battle with orange. Don't worry about that. And as you know, I'm one of the most creative people around. I've written books. I've done meditation CDs. I've created my own... Sure, Nicole, I'll wait for you, darling. I've created my own greeting card range. But when I need to tap into the orange, when I need to really get into a big project, I needed to boost my orange. So orange is about your creativity. Okay, Susan? Another thing with the not liking orange, so when you don't like a colour, it means you don't have enough of it. So you need to strengthen it. The best, I don't want you to go and buy orange clothes though, Susan. You will not wear them. It'll be a complete waste of money, and it'll take you a long time to wear orange. I do wear orange now, but it's taken me years and years of work. One thing you can do is get an orange crystal like carnelian. It's all about your creativity. The other thing when you don't like orange is that you will take things extremely personal, and you'll get a kick in the guts. Like I could say to Mary, who loves orange, what will I give an example of? I could say to Mary, I've got to try and think of something that's just easy. I don't know. I've got to try and think of a scenario. Let's just say I could say something to Mary, who's got good orange, and she'll go, oh yeah. I can say it to Susan, who hasn't got enough orange, and she'll go, oh, and be like kicked in the guts. Totally different reactions from people when they're balanced in colours. So you can be overly emotional, take things personally, or your creativity needs to be boosted. Doesn't mean you're not creative, it just means you need to boost it. And orange essential oil would be great as well. Okay, so there you go, Susan. You have not missed me. I'm here, Paula. So I'm waiting for Nicole. She's getting onto a laptop to send me a question. So that's for you, Susan. Let me know if it resonates, please. Because I can be sitting here talking to you and I can give you some little bit of guidance or a little bit of a reading, and no one says anything back. So you just like you're talking to yourself. It's just nice if you say, oh my gosh, that resonates, or yes, or ask me a question. Jessica Michelle, another person who's well balanced in blue. Very, very nice. Go with the flow. You like water, so you probably love being near the water, is what the angels are telling me for you, Jessica. You love being near the water. It's very, very healing for you. And you just should be a really good communicator, okay? You should have a really good throat chakra and be able to communicate your message really well. The problem with you, Jessica, is that you don't like yellow. You won't wear yellow. And you don't wear a colour you don't like until you've done a lot of work on it, okay? Because you'll waste your money on those clothes. Ask me a question if it doesn't make sense. You worry too much, Jessica, because you don't have enough yellow. What I would suggest to you is to get a lemon essential oil, or to get a citrine crystal, okay? That will help you, and use those things to boost your yellow because you worry far too much. No worries, Nicole. Welcome, Alison. Belinda says that her favourite colour is green. Lovely. Green is the colour of healing. It's the colour of the heart chakra. And it's also the colour of money. So your money should be all right, Belinda. If it's not, there's a problem. You could be a healer. You'll probably be called to healing in some way. You could be in the healing modalities, or you're just a very kind, and you could heal people by just touching them or smiling at them. But green is the colour of Archangel Raphael. It is also very good for your money. So it's a great colour. It means you've got a really big heart, all right? Her least favourite colour is burgundy, which is, oh, beg your pardon, got that wrong way around. Hold the bus. Burgundy is a favourite. Sorry. Let's switch this up. Take it all back, Belinda. Oh, my God, Michelle, read the thing properly. Burgundy is your favourite, the same as me. Burgundy is the colour of richness. I love burgundy. My furniture is mahogany. I love that colour. It makes you feel wealthy. It makes you feel rich. It's the colour of, royalty. It's one of the colours of royalty. So it's a really rich colour. Great colour. Your least favourite is green. Now, that's a problem because green is sitting on your heart chakra. It's, there's two colours on your heart chakra, which is a bonus. One is pink and one is green. This is colour therapy I'm doing tonight, readings. So when you don't have enough green, you may have health problems, and you may have one little thing after another, and you just don't seem to be able to get on top of your health. The other thing is that you may have money problems as well. And the other thing is, which is very difficult for people to acknowledge, is that you may have some jealousy issues. It's just a fact. Very hard one for people to admit. Good morning, Margaret. No, you haven't missed me, Paula. I'm here. Alison, lovely. Send me your question, Alison. I will do you a little card reading. Make sure it's very to the point, not too broad. Thank you for your stars, darling. We are talking colour therapy and my angel feather oracle, Margaret, because this is two oracles in one. And I read not only the messages from the angels, but I read colours, and I teach colour therapy, and I've got something amazing coming up for Black Friday, and that's why I'm here talking about it tonight. Hi, Simone. You do worry a ton. Yes, Jessica. So you need to get some lemon essential oil. You didn't have enough yellow, and you probably don't sleep well enough. So you worry far too much. So you've got to turn that off. One of the best things for you to do is when you're over worrying, when you worry, you're making neural pathways in your brain, and you don't want that. So when you've got an incessant worry that keeps going, you've got to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is what you're saying to yourself. You've got to stop it. Pull it up. Otherwise, you'll make a neural pathway to it. Margaret, you need to give me two colours. Your favourite colour and a colour you don't like or would never wear. Hi, Bruna. Can't actually think of a question. Oh, honey, I'm going to do your little card reading all the same. Thank you. Oh, for supporting beautiful women, trusting the... Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll give you a little... this is for you, gorgeous Nicole, for sending me angels. What does Nicole need to know tonight, angels? So I'm going to do a little card reading for you. Thank you, Nicole. Hold on. Very good to support women. Oh, this flew out. 2 hearts sealed as one. This is a romantic relationship here. If you're not with your soulmate, they're going to arrive very soon. This is nice. I did say romantic relationship because that come out of my mouth. We have to take it because... soulmates don't always have to be a romantic relationship, but it came out of my mouth, so I'm going to say that if you're not with your soulmate, you will be soon. And there could be a wedding, full circle. It can be about the golden wedding ring. Okay, a commitment can be made in this relationship. And simple things, green, it's a very healing relationship, okay? It's nice. It's very nice. If you're with your soulmate already, make sure you keep it lively. You know, you can get like a pair of comfy slippers, so you might need to cook them a nice cake or roast or something. Okay, so this is beautiful news for a relationship with you. Please let me know if you're in your soulmate relationship or if you're waiting for them, because it's certainly very healing. This person could be a healer, or could be in a medical profession, you know, healing profession, modality, or just be very, they could have great massage hands or something. They're just, yeah, like a healer, with a healer. That's beautiful. Hope you enjoy that. Let me know if that resonates. Bruna, purple and pink. Now, what about Alison? Did Alison get back to me with a question? Because she sent me stars, so some guidance. Don't have a question, Alison? You just want a general reading? Let me know. I'll just check in with you first. So, Alison, you just let me know if you want a general or if you've got a question, all right? Going back to where I was. Bruna, purple is, now you must do this way because I'm not guessing. The first colour is your favourite, purple. You've got a strong spiritual connection. You enjoy spiritual information. You've got a good, strong antenna. If you're not using it, you need to be learning how to use it, because when you can be in tune with spirit, life is so much easier because you get guidance all the time. If you don't like pink, it sits on your heart chakra. So, you know, you could be someone who over-mothers your children. You don't have enough pink, so you'll worry too much about them. You could over-mother your mother. You know, you could over-mother a pet. You could be, you know, worried about it all the time. So not enough pink. You need to boost that. You will give to everybody but yourself. You won't take care of yourself. You will self-sacrifice. You'll be a martyr. So you need to use some rose quartz would be great for you, and maybe a rose essential oil. Susan says, yes, you're very spiritual. That was great. Thank you so much. Orange is my favourite colour. Paula, thank you. Tell me what your colour, you need to give me two colours. The colour you like the most and the colour you don't like. So that's the instructions. Thank you, Lee. Send me so hearts are actually paid for ones. Hi, Fran. Katrina, I'm doing colour readings tonight, so you need to tell me your favourite colour and the colour you do not like. Usually you'll hate it. Thank you, Jessica. Nikki, purple, as I said before, purple's your spiritual colour. It's your crown chakra. You should have a strong antenna. You should be really in tune with your angels. I feel angels around you, Nikki. If you're not working with the angels, I'd really recommend that you start, because you can get angel messages. And when you do, life's much easier. You'll follow your guidance. Yellow, again, as I said before, you will worry too much. You'll probably lock yourself away. You won't go out in the sunshine. You'll, have times where you'll just isolate yourself, is what they're telling me. So you actually need the sunshine. You need to go outside and walk is your cure for your yellow. Also, you could get a piece of citrine, would be really, really good for you. Or some, it's more, you need yellow. Yeah, citrine is what you need. Okay, let me know if that resonates for you. Nikki, all gone, ready. I don't know what that means. Margaret, pink is your favourite colour. Okay, pink and green is an interesting combination. You like pink, you don't like green. They sit on the same chakra, okay, which is the heart chakra. Of all the colours, it's really important for us to get those two right because it's on our heart, okay? It's very important. Pink, you're a very caring, very loving, very beautiful person. You're probably very pretty and always have been. And you are just like this beautiful rose, okay? That's a little bit more burgundy, but, like my top, beautiful pink, caring, kind person. Your green, as I said, when you don't have enough, when you don't like a colour, you don't have enough of the colour, okay? So you need to improve it. So the green, you can have issues with your money. You can have issues with your health. And one of the big things is that you won't forgive anyone. God knows you won't forgive anyone. And you can be a little bit jealous. Not always, but these are some of the things that can happen when you don't have enough green. Thank you, Diane. If you ask a question, you need to send me stars, Fran. So I don't know whether you've done that. If you want a little free colour reading, you need to share it. You need to tell me that you shared. Okay. Hi, Helen. Nicole, I did your reading. Did it make sense? Alison wants a general reading. Okay, Alison's bought some stars, so she gets a little reading. So if you want a colour reading, tell me your 2 colours. The first one, the one you like. The second one, the one you don't like. And the third thing you need to do is tell me you shared. And I'm trusting you on it. That's the energy exchange for the little free colour reading. This is for Alison Turnbull, wants a general reading. Message for the angels for Alison, please, angels. Using the Angel Feather Oracle. Here we go. This is it here. My bestseller. This is for Alison. You are an absolute angel, darling. You're so kind to everybody. You've got a great, strong connection with the angels, and the angels connect with you regularly, and they applaud you for the beautiful, caring things that you do for others. This is what the angels are telling me. There's the sunlight angel feather, which is happiness awaits. So this is a very beautiful time ahead for you. There's brighter days, and they want you to be happy and optimistic because something really lovely is around the corner, they're telling me. And there is a change coming. So the change is going to bring you great happiness. Don't fear the change, Alison. It's going to be fine. The angels have sent this change to you. If you don't know what it is, it's coming. Don't worry about it. When it presents, take a deep breath and do whatever you need to do to go with it, because there's happiness here when you make this change. This is very, very, very beautiful. And the angels want you to make this change. Okay, darling? So that's a very beautiful message for you. Let me know if it resonates. Okay, so I need 2 colours, and I need you to share. I want you to give me 2 colours. The first, this is the free reading. Share it first. Tell me your favourite colour. Tell me a colour you don't like. If you give me one colour, I'm not going to read for you. Not following instructions. If you can't follow instructions, how on earth are you going to, follow the angels' intuitions when you're not sure whether you're getting them? Sarah, hello, darling. Thank you for sending me stars. You're a darling, Sarah Caulfield. I'd like to know your question. Make sure it's specific. I'll wait for it to come, and then I'll boost you straight to the top. So, Fran, have you shared? Let me know that you've shared. When you're giving me your 2 colours, let me know that you've shared as well, and please do it. Integrity. So, if you've already just written your 2 colours, do it again and write that you've shared as well. Oh, June, hi. How are you, darling? I think you sent me some stars the last time I read, June. My mother passed away, darling, and I haven't been here. And this is a rose out of her garden. I got it out of there today. Bless her. She had a beautiful garden. Okay, June, let me know your question. Be very specific, please. Julie John, thank you for the stars. Now, I've read for Nicole. I've read for Alison. Sarah, I'm waiting for a question. Julie John, please send me your question. If you don't have a specific question, just write general. I don't forgive anyone. Oh, I know you don't, Margaret, because you haven't got enough green. It's okay. Get some green, because it's not only important for us to forgive, we also have to bless at the same time. So you'd never do that. So you need to boost your green. General for Alison. I've done you, haven't I, Alison? Yes, I've done you. Fran, thank you for the stars. Goodness me, we're getting a lot of star givers. I'm waiting for questions from... June has got a question for me. I would like to know what's in store for me regarding to love. Okay, June. This is for June. Sarah, waiting for your question. June Pedersen, this is regarding love, please, angels. Lovely June. Very good supporter, thank you. June. Okay, what have we got for you, darling? Okay, this is a healing card here. You're very protected on love. Are you not in a relationship at the moment? Because I feel it's to come. The angels have got you protected. So if you're with someone and it's not right, just move along. Move along like the creek flowing water. Because you need to be with a healer. You need to be with the healer. You're not... Are you in a relationship? I don't feel it's right. You need to be with a healer, June. It's very important. It's the main card. You need to be with someone on the same path. You need to be with someone who is a healer. They have healing abilities. That is what you're looking for. That's who you're looking for. That's who you need to look for. Let me know if that resonates. Thank you, Fran. Now, what's your question? That's the next thing. Tell me a question. Be specific. Thanks for sharing, Paula. Give me your colours again and tell me you've shared. Thank you for sharing to your group, Helen. Tell me your 2 colours now and I'll do a colour reading. Thank you very much, Bruna. I don't have a favourite colour, really. Yes, you do. You need to think about it. What colours do you wear most? Janet loves the colour green. That's beautiful because you've got a big heart, Janet. And you're a very caring person. You're very healing. I feel, Janet, that you have the ability to heal people through your words. And I feel that people come to you for your wisdom, okay? You're not fussed with the colour brown. You need to ground yourself better. Yeah, it's like easier said than done, but crystals are our best friends when it comes to grounding. So really, you need to get some tiger eye, or I'm sure you've got some brown crystals to you. The thing is, when you don't like a colour, guys, you're not going to go to the crystal shop to buy a stone in that colour. Unless I'm there saying, Janet, you actually buy crystals to help balance energy. So then I'll say, okay, we're going to look at 5 brown crystals. Which is the one you cope with best? Go with that. And you're buying it not because you like it, which is the way people normally buy crystals. It's because you're buying it because you know it's going to help your health and your auric field and your chakras. Make sense? Nikki says, yes, my purple yellow reading definitely resonated. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome, Alison. Let me know if you've shared before I read for you, please. Have you sent me, Sarah? Am I doing the right thing in regards to my life? So obviously this is around a certain issue, Sarah. Okay, I'm reading cards for you now. Okay, and I understand that sometimes we want to keep things a little bit guarded on a live feed. So I'll do my best. The angels will do their best to answer that. Okay. I'm going to shuffle them again. This is for Sarah. June. Julie, John and Fran, can you leave me your question in the comments, please? Sarah, is she doing the right thing in regards to her life? It's regarding something. Well, you've got a new home or lifestyle coming, so there is a move here. The copper angel feather is it can be about business growth. So if you've got a business, it's a great card. If you haven't, it means that things are going to start to get a lot easier, okay, because it's the copper energy. So things will get a lot easier. If you've got your own business and you work from home, beautiful. There's a new beginning coming too. So you may do something a little bit different. You may start to work from home, you know. Let me know if that resonates. You've got a change coming, okay? So, yeah, really nice cards. If it's not to do with the business or working from home, it's to do with a new beginning, yes. So, obviously, you're making the right choices and you're changing something and things are going to start getting a lot easier because the copper is about things going a lot more smoothly, okay? Let me know if that resonates. So, I've done you, Sarah. Beautiful. Thank you, June. The stars are, you buy the stars in the comments. There's a little star icon. Yes, I got you just then, Sarah. Thank you. Let me know if it resonates. Thank you, Becky. Yes, my mum passed away, so hence I have not been on for a few months. And she was very sick leading up to her passing. Beautiful Rose Margaret, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Danielle sent me some stars. Thank you, Danielle. Let me know what your question is, Danielle. I answered your question from, did you see that I responded to you today from the last live? General reading for Julie John. This is for beautiful Julie John. Danielle, let me know your question. Give this to Julie. The answer is yes, Julie. Okay, let's see what it's regarding. So we do always leave the yes, no, maybe cards in the deck. There's an exciting opportunity coming for you, Julie. I'm loving it. It could be to do with something new, some sort of form of work. So it could be a new hobby or something that you're looking at doing, a new part-time job or a little bit of a hobby, or helping someone out with some sort of work, or, you know, work that you're going to do. But there's certainly an opportunity regarding work you're going to do with your hands. Coming, Julie, so that's exciting for you, and it's a go, green light, yes, Julie, time to do it, girlfriend. You're not with anyone. Okay, June, you need to look for the healer. That's it, healer. That's who you need to be with. That's who's coming. Okay, they're a healer. Fran says, my new job, how'll it go? Still have to start. Oh, son of a lump. That's awful, Fran. You broke your fib. Mother of God. It's not good. Okay, so let's look at this new job. Well, hello. They pulled you up, didn't they? Oh, let's look at this new job, Fran. That's a very good question. You meant to do it because they stopped you. Certainly weren't meant to start when you were meant to start. You need to have some more communications about this job, sensitive communications. There will be a soulmate connection there at this workplace. Someone that you'll get on really, really well with. Could be a friend for life. There is a full circle, so turning point here. Look, I think you need to have some more discussions with whoever you've taken this job with. All is not revealed, the angels say to me. There's something with the contract, there's something with the hours, something's not right. The angels have pulled you up, you've got a broken bone. Hello, you know, you need to revisit it. It may not be the best thing for you. If they've put in a great big roadblock like a broken bone so you can't start, hello. It's full circle, so you'll go over it, and you really do need to have a talk to these people. There is someone really nice there, though, so, you know, they might be very, very understanding. Maybe it's the wrong position and you need to go into a different one or a different department or something like that. But don't rush into that. Think about it. Heal first. You're welcome, June. Thank you very much. What should my next steps be for my business to be successful? Okay, Danielle, Julie, John, and Fran. I just read for you, Fran, didn't I? Yes, you had the poor broken bone. Love of God, you poor darling. Sending Raphael. Goodness gracious me. Hold on. Danielle, this is about business. And if anyone else is wanting a colour reading, you need to tell me you've shared, tell me your favourite colour, tell me a colour you don't like. If you want to send me some stars, I'll do a more in-depth, I answer a question from the angel. So Danielle is asking about her. I've got Archangel Michael. You need to work with him, Danielle. Itchy nose. That means Archangel Michael's in the house. So you need to work with him about your business. Let me see. Okay. There's good luck here with your business, okay? Very good luck. You need to follow your guidance. That's what you need to do, because this is very spiritual card, purple angel feather. If it's a spiritual business, that'd be awesome. If not, you need to use your intuition in it. You've got someone in spirit that's helping you with this business too. Someone that's in spirit. Family member in spirit. You need to be talking to them, lighting a candle and asking for help when you're not sure what you're doing, okay? I'd love to know what sort of business, but you might not want to share, and that's fine. You don't have to. But there's good luck here with this business. Be positive, be grateful, and enjoy it. Tune into your intuition and ask this person that's in spirit to help you, because you've got someone from your family that's actually barracking you on. Okay, Kelly, you've shared. Thank you. Your favourite colour is green. That's great. You're probably a healer in some sort of a healing modality. Very caring and kind. You have a big heart. Your money should be good. You should be healthy. and you're not a fan of yellow, so the only health, well, probably anxiety or not sleeping well enough or worrying too much when you're not a fan of yellow, and that will be why you won't be cup half full type of person. So you need to balance that yellow. Really good to have squeezed lemon juice, you know, in warm water. Very, very good, and a great way to get that yellow inside. You can use a lemon essential oil or a citrine crystal as well, would be great. Shared, and my current favourite colour is purple lavender for years, and least favourite colour, oddly, is a grey. Yeah, it is drab grey, isn't it? So purple, Diane, you've got a really strong connection to spirit, which is fantastic. You connect with your angels, which is wonderful. And you need to follow your guidance at all times because that's your strong suit. Now, your grey, as you say, it's a very wishy-washy colour. It's sort of on the silver spectrum, okay? So when you don't have enough of it, you sometimes might not trust your intuition. So you don't have clarity sometimes. That's when you don't have enough grey. It's like a mirror. So it can reflect back mistakes. So sometimes you might be a little bit, you might say things that people think are critical, but you don't mean it like that. It's because you don't have enough grey, okay? So I would get something like a silver sheen obsidian. That would be a great stone for you, okay? You might also sort of see in people what they can't see, and then you might say something and it doesn't go down well. Do you know what I'm saying? When you're intuitive but then you don't have enough of the grey, you can sort of pick stuff up with people, but you don't have the tact in how to deliver what you actually know is true, if that makes sense. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you, Alison. Share and tell me your colours. Yes, Danielle, I've read for you. Thank you. Thank you, Natasha. Her colours, you like pink and teal, but what colour do you not like? I want a colour you like and a colour you don't like. So get back to me, Natasha. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Diane. Yes, I talked to your question, Danielle. Thank you, Julie John. You slid on the road, love of God. That's okay, but listen to what I said, Fran. You need to have another discussion with them, a sensitive discussion. It might be because you broke your leg. You need to have another discussion. And as I said, there's someone very kind and very loving in that workplace, but there is a sensitive discussion you're going to need to have with them, okay? All gone ready. I'm not quite sure what that means. If you send me stars, I can do more of a reading. Otherwise, I'm doing colour readings, and you need to tell me you've shared it. Sharon, did you say you shared earlier? We need to just make it easy for me because it's very hard for me to go back and it makes me seasick. Otherwise, I'll just skip forward. And I want to know a colour you don't like, so you have to think about it. Understand and agree with the green, and I do have a green stone. Yeah, but green, okay. Yeah, but green, you'll have a green stone because you like green. If you'll go into a crystal shop and you buy all the stones that you love, the colours you love, but you won't buy the colours you don't like. And they're the ones you need to buy. Does that make sense? Hello, Rosemary from Chicago. Welcome. Now, oopsies. Natasha has shared and she says, yeah, you don't like black. Okay. So Natasha likes pink. So she's very pretty, likes beauty, likes to look nice, is very kind, a beautiful, beautiful mother if you've got children or you're very caring. Okay, Natasha, that's wonderful. If you don't like black, I'm not too phased. Black is the hidden rainbow. If you don't like black, I would say to you, you probably don't protect yourself well enough, protect your energy well enough, and you really need to get a black crystal, okay? Because you're so sweet and caring, you know, people can take advantage of that, and we don't want that. So please get yourself a black crystal, okay? Any black crystal, obsidian, shungite, black tourmaline, anything like that. And you buy it because you know you need it. Nicole, yes, okay, favourite purple. Did I do you before, Nicole, your colours, but I'll do them again. Favourite colour, purple, so you've got a great, strong connection to spirit. Very spiritual, like spiritual things, hence you're on here. Orange is least favourite, and that's your creativity. Doesn't mean you're not creative, it just means that you need to boost it with your projects. So use an orange essential oil, or actually, you know, you can squeeze orange juice, but you need to drink a lot. Crystals are much more quicker to work, so you can use a carnelian, which would be really great. Too overly emotional when you don't have enough orange. Feel like you get kicked in the guts when really someone's really have made a comment that should have gone over your head through to the keeper. That type of thing. So, you know, it hits you in the guts because that's where your orange sits. Okay, makes sense? Oh, Danielle makes and sells jewellery and crystals and gifts and various... Excellent. So it's like perfect reading. But I can't figure out who is helping me from this. So meditation. That's how you find out. Meditation. You ask in meditation. My grandfather helps me. I'd get a car number plate. T-U-P. Tup. That was his nickname. And he was a healer. Beautiful, amazing healer. Nobody knows what he did. He was back in the days where they had the horse and cart, okay? He was in a country town, probably an hour and a half from where I am, and they had no doctor there, they had no nurses there, no hospitals for ages. But when someone got sick, they got on the phone, ring-a-ring-a-ring, and they called Tup, and he got in the horse and cart and he went. What did he do? Didn't matter what it was for. Any sort of illness, dying, whatever, my granddad went there. No one really knows what he did. Obviously he did something, but he was a healer. So, yeah, go figure. Amazing. Yeah, so I felt it was a spiritual business. Now I've got an itchy nose. And again, I said to you, you need to work with Archangel Michael. You're welcome, Kelly. Good. Excellent, Diane. Yes, he is, because every time I talk to you, I get an itchy nose. Alison, you need to tell me the colour you don't like. Hi, Christina. Margaret, did you share it? You let me need to know. So Margaret Curry says she shared. Thank you very much. I like blue and not black. So many people don't like black. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Blue is a great colour. It means you're a great communicator. You've got a good throat chakra going on. I actually feel singing around you, Margaret. I don't know why, whether you like to sing, whether you sang as a child, but singing is very important for you. And if you're not singing, you need to. I don't care how good you are in the shower, when you're cooking, whatever, you need to sing because you need to use that blue. Beautiful. Go with the flow. You like the water, that type of thing. It's the colour of the water. Okay, beautiful. You don't like black, that's okay. You need to protect yourself better. Let's not forget, black's a great colour to wear. Makes you look skinny. And that's just a fact with colour therapy. But black is the hidden rainbow. So I love black. Black's not a bad colour. If you don't wear black, that's fine. There's only one colour I don't like you wearing a lot of, and no one's come up with it yet, so I won't discuss it until it happens. But get a black crystal, Margaret, would be brilliant. Did you share, Becky? You let me know you shared. Okay, Kayleen Kilder says that she likes pink, but she doesn't like yellow. Okay, pink is your caring, pretty colour, like a little girl colour. It's feminine, and I feel very feminine energy around you, Kayleen. So you're all things girly like me. You like sparkles, you like pink, you like roses, you like probably like rose scent. You like beauty. You never go out without your makeup on, just like me. And yellow is that you just worry far too much. And you need to boost that yellow, and you need to use some citrine and use some lemon essential oil. Two of the quickest ways to balance colour. When you don't like a colour, you don't have enough. Don't go and buy yellow clothes. I'm telling you what will happen. They'll sit in the cupboard and you will not put them on. You'll waste your money. If you wanted to buy clothing in the colour you don't like, I'll tell you what to do. Crystal jewellery is a great way to wear it. You could get a yellow pendant. You won't like buying it. You won't like spending money on it. I bought an orange one once. Oh, my God, I nearly needed counselling. It was one of the best things I did. I used it when I wrote one of my oracles. I didn't want to buy it, and it was a really valuable pendant. But I needed it for my work, and that's why I bought it, and it actually really helped with my orange deficiency, is what I'm calling it. So you can get a pendant in it. Earrings, not much good. They're not on a good meridian. They don't do much for you. Bracelets, yes, you could get a citrine bracelet. Or you can get underwear in the colour. So you can get lemon. And sometimes with colours, when you don't like them, you look at a colour and then you find a shade of the colour that works best with you. And what I did with my orange was that I sat okay with tangerine. Bright orange, nah, couldn't do it. So I started with tangerine. And so there'll be a shade of the colour that you start working with, especially if you get a little bit on clothing, or underwear, because you forget you've got it on. But you just need to be a little bit mindful if you're going to go and buy. I hope this is making sense. Let me know if it's not. I actually did go and buy bright orange underwear. Love of God. No idea what happened. I kid you not. I could have channeled 2 books in a night. Oh, my God. I already had a strong connection. It was too powerful, too strong. Couldn't cope with it. I woke up completely exhausted, ripped those knickers off and thought, well, they're not going on for a long, long time. Not until I can get all that information out. Holy Mary, Mother of God. So for you, Kayleen, I'm feeling like a pastel yellow might be okay in something like some jewellery or a bracelet or something, because you forget you got it on. That could work. What else was I going to say just then about colours and balancing colour? Oh, fruit tingles, hold the bus about my orange. And I'll tell you another thing that makes it really tricky. Like, it'll take you a while to get towards the colour stuff. That's what I'm saying. You've got to start with crystals. You've got to start with essential oils. And then you'll bring in some jewellery. Then you might go to maybe some underwear, okay, that you forget you got it on, all right, and you'll get that colour before you go into wearing clothes in that colour. It also can be really tricky with certain colours, like I could do tangerine in the summer, but couldn't do it in the winter. No, not a hope in hell. Now I can wear complete yellow. Orange, I mean. So just look at your colour and have a think about it. I talked about grey before. Black's great, Elvina. It's the hidden rainbow. So no problems with you wearing a lot of black at all. It's not negative. It's a very beautiful colour. It's the hidden rainbow, so it has all the colours inside it. It's very protective. It makes you look elegant, and it's it's your little black dress. That's what the colour of black is. It can keep you a little bit closed off from other people, which is okay because it's a form of protection. So it means back off. I don't have to talk to everybody. But I'm looking great because I'm in a really nice black dress. Grey you don't like, and as I've talked about before, it can represent like the mirror. So sometimes you actually, I feel, could copy people, which doesn't lead you down the right path. Do you know what I mean? Like, someone's got that, says, oh, I want to have that too, but it's not what you need. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like a mirror. Silver's like a mirror. Okay, Rita. Hello, Rita. She likes red, but she doesn't like green. Okay, red is your power colour. It's your base chakra. Very, very important colour, red, to have balanced. Everybody likes to have this, the crown chakra balance. But you know what? You don't have that base chakra balance. Well, then we got issues, girlfriend and boyfriends. So red is your colour of power. It's the base chakra. It's all to do with your family, your support network, feeling safe and secure in the world. And also it's a colour of action. So you should take action on things, Rita, which is good. You should have a great family connection. If you don't, you could have an over energy of red. So it can get really complicated with my colour therapy, but you can let me know. Green you need to work on because it sits on your heart chakra. So you've probably got issues with your money. Your money probably comes and goes, or you could have niggling health problems off and on. You just get rid of something and then something else comes up. So you need to boost your green. I'd highly recommend that you get a piece of malachite. Thank you, Simone. Yes, you do. Danielle, meditation. Simone Hemmings, thank you for sharing. She loves bright green and pink. Well, they're all heart chakra stuff. But you haven't told me what you don't like, so you need to tell me what you don't like. Good, Margaret. Have been singing, though. Did you listen to me? Sing. Are you singing? Tell me what you need to tell me you've shared. Tell me what colour you like and what colour you do not like. That's excellent that you've got a black crystal. Very, very good, Margaret. I like that a lot. That's fantastic. Just don't wear black. That's okay. Doesn't matter. It's a very protective colour though. So make sure you make sure you get some black jewellery as well. Thank you, Simone. She loves bright green. Okay, that's fantastic. Sits on your heart chakra. Your money should be good. Your health should be okay. Okay, you should be able to forgive people and you're not a jealous person. But you don't like grey. And I talked about grey before, so it's like a mirror. You can see right through people, but then you might say something that upsets them. Okay, so you could also copy people, mirroring them when you shouldn't. You might think you want something that someone else has got, but really it's not for you. You know, you just, going with the Joneses type thing. Yeah, silver. Interesting colour, silver. What other colour do you like? Green. That's good. Sometimes you may lack clarity when you don't have enough silver. You might go over and over mistakes you've made. Okay. You might beat yourself up like crazy. Makes sense? Okay. You're funny, Jessie. What colour do you not like? Okay. So Sharon Wild, she likes blue. So that's great colour. Sharon, you should be a really good communicator. Go with the flow, like the river. And you should get your message across really well. You, hold on. Lime green, if you don't like lime green, you'll have problems with your money. People that love blue are very loyal, okay? And I feel that you're a very loyal person, Sharon, okay? Yeah, and you got the ability to bring wisdom through your words. You need to work on that lime green. If you can't find a lime, you should be able to find something like a serpentine sometimes can be a little bit lime green. You might find a lime green coloured cat's eye stone. Okay. Paula, hi, how are you? Favourite colour, orange, so you're very, very creative. You're emotionally warm, so people like to be around you. You know, you can be a lot of fun. You could be extremely good at sport, or were very good at sport. Green is not your colour, so you can have issues with your money, issues with your health that come and go, and you can have issues with not forgiving people ever, like ever, and maybe a little bit of jealousy, which no one will ever admit to. So put it all in one thing because I don't want to scroll back and back and back because it makes me sick. Julie says she likes burgundy, so do I. Beautiful colour. It's the colour of elegance, richness. It's just upper class. It's just Class all the way, just like you, Julie. Don't like blue tones. Okay, well, that's because you're quiet. You can't get your message across. If you do try, you'll probably say the wrong thing and muck it up and it'll all go pear-shaped. You are a creature of habit. You don't like change. So you need to boost your blue. And I'd like you to get a piece of blue lace agate. Thank you, Alison. My favourite colour is blue. But all these people who love blue, I actually like blue too. So it's a really great colour. You're very devoted, Alison. You're devoted to your family. You're devoted to a cause. You're devoted to God. You're very devoted type of person. That's your blue, I feel. And don't like red. Okay, so that can be family issues. So that means you'll do everything for them and they'll do nothing for you back. You may procrastinate really badly, darling. You need to get a red crystal. Okay, get some red jasper. It's very nurturing. Base chakra stuff, you can have trouble with your money even with the base chakra. So get a red crystal, Alison. Hey, Angela. Jessie says lime green is a favourite colour. Yay. That's a beautiful colour and that's the colour of money, honey. So go you, little entrepreneur. I know you've got your own business. Can't wear red, can only wear orange and yellows, but I'm confident and I stay in shades. Yes, exactly what you need to do is to stay in shades of colour. That's okay. Use crystals when you can't wear red. It just means it's a bit too strong for you, like as in power-wise. Like you can procrastinate a little bit, Jessie, so very important for us to balance that base chakra with what you wanting to bring in. Okay, so some garnet would be really, really good for you, Jess. It'll really, really help. Okay. Good morning, Pauline. Send me stars and I'll answer questions. Otherwise, I'm doing colour readings. So if you want a colour reading tonight, I'm going to be going shortly because I need to go to bed because I've got to open the shop in the morning. I'll come back on in a couple of days and do some more. Hi, Mel. Colour readings. Tell me you've shared. Tell me your favourite colour. Tell me a colour you hate. And then I'll do a colour reading for you. But do it all in the one line so I don't have to scroll back. Stars are paid, Mel. They're in the comments and you go there and you buy them if you want me to answer a question with the Angel Feather Oracle. Doing colour readings with the Angel Feather Oracle tonight. So I'm leading into something exciting around Black. But actually, I'm going to launch it into my group first. So this is joining my group, Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women. Sorry, guys. It's just for girls. Look for the golden egg and the feathers. Get yourself in that group because you could. That will go. What I'm going to launch will go in here first before it's launched to the world, other places. Thank you, Harani. She loves yellow. She's a very positive person. She's like a ray, or yes, she is. I think it's a she. Ray of sunshine, very positive, and just joyful to be around. Hates red. So red is your base chakra. It's your power color. You're going to procrastinate too much. You could have family issues. You won't take action. Those, you know, that's the type of stuff with red. So get a garnet, Harani, a garnet crystal. Thank you, Mel Williams. Please let me know your question in the comments, darling. Be very specific. Thank you for your lovely stars. It's beautiful of you. Thank you, Mel. Let me know your question. Be specific, though. I'll shuffle some cards for you. Also doing reading for star givers. They get top priority. Let me know. Jessie said, I never know. That's why I picked those colours for those things. Smack on. That's why I can't do red. Very interesting. I did order some garnet and mini spheres. Might wear in my bra. Excellent. Procrastination is life. ADHD. Yes, it's, yeah. The way to deal with procrastination is to just start. Like if you've got to write an essay, you pick the pen up. Once you start, you finish. But if you don't pick the pen up, you don't start. Does that make sense? Always break it down to make it easier. Okay. Right, yes, use the garnet. Put the garnet under your pillowcase too, Jessie. You get 8 hours a night as well. Good for your passion. Okay, darling? So garnet in your pillowcase. Jess, make sure you cleanse it every couple of nights. Beautiful. Okay, good job. Good girl. Okay. Brings in that real romantic love too, garnet. Gorgeous. You can have trouble with that area. And that's, you know, it's the sexual stuff as well in that area, you know. All that stuff's in the base chakra. Will love grow this year with this person, Mel? Okie dokie, let's have a look for you, my love. Angels, this is Mel's question. Will love grow this year with this person? Cards clumped. Let's see what the angels have to say. Angels of kindness. Okay, the angels are on board here. There is a change coming with this relationship, but there's happiness, okay? So we might be getting clear on our boundaries. We might be getting clear on what each other wants. We might be starting to understand each other a little bit better. But there's definitely changes around this relationship. But they're very good changes, and they're changes with maturity. So I just think, you know, enjoy the early stages and grow. Exactly what you said. It's a growing relationship, and it's going to bring you great happiness. So this relationship is worth the work, okay? But you will make changes, okay? And that's okay, because once you get to know someone better, you think, oh, they don't like that. I'll change that because I really love them. And then they do it the same for you. Oh, she doesn't like that. Oh, I'll change that. And, you know, you pivot. That's what I see this relationship pivoting as you learn and grow and know more about the other. So it's a lot of happiness here with this relationship, okay? I'm very pleased with it. The angels are on board here, but they will encourage changes, okay, with how the relationship's working. And I feel that, you know, there's great happiness coming from the two of you being together. So that's excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, it depends whether you want to remember your dreams or whether you want to, you know, it depends what you want to do with the dreams, Jessie. Yeah. But yes, I wouldn't have amethyst anywhere near me. God almighty, I can channel a book in a night. I do not need amethyst. And you go into a crystal shop and they'll sell you amethyst. I won't. Oh, God. Like, you got these kids seeing spirits and stuff. You give them amethyst. Are you kidding me? What are they selling? They don't know what they're doing. You give them some selenite. Calm them down. You know, selenite might be better for you, Jessie, okay? You're welcome, Mel. Enjoy that relationship. Enjoy the moments. It's all a learning curve. No one's perfect, and we go with the flow and just grow together. Exactly what the word you said was grow, and it's going to bring you happiness. Anyone else like a colour reading while I'm here? Tell me you've shared. Give me the colour you like, the colour you don't like. Thank you, Mel, for the stars. I'm so happy for you. It's awesome news about your relationship. And, you know, you're not going to find all bad things out about a person. You might find out some really interesting stuff. Stuff you didn't know. You know, really nice stuff. Yeah. Anyone else like a colour reading? Let me know. If I've missed you because you haven't done it properly, do it again. Shared, favourite colour, colour you hate. And I will read for you. Have a little drink while I wait. Cheers. Green tea. Jen, hello Jen. Thank you for sharing. She likes blue. Everyone's like blue tonight. How interesting. Angela, you need to listen. Share it. Tell me your favourite colour and the colour you hate. Blue, as I said, great communicator. Very thoughtful communication for you, Jen, is what I get. You hate arguments, don't you? You hate arguments. Olive green, isn't it an awful colour, olive green? It just sits on your heart chakra. So, you know, olive green is a shade of green. So it's not like your, you know, strong emerald green. So you don't like olive green. That's okay. Don't wear it, but get a colour in green. You could just get any coloured green stone that you like, really. It doesn't have to be an olive green. And wear it because it'll help you with your health. and also your money, okay? And to forgive people and not be jealous. Morning, Tracy. Evening here in Australia, 10:15 at night. You need to tell me a colour you don't like as well, Angela, and tell me you've shared. You need to tell me you've shared. You need to tell me the colour you don't like and the colour you hate. That's the colour readings tonight. And do it all in one line so I don't have to go backwards. Hello, Mel. Williams just read for you. Thank you for your stars before. She loves green, blue and red. Where did that go? I lost your colours. Mel, what happened? Can you do it again? Because I've lost it. Angela says blue is my favourite. Yeah, but you need to tell me what colour you don't like, Angela. And I lost your comment, Mel. So pop it in again for me, darling. Because I missed it all. Just give me one colour, your most favourite colour and the colour you hate. Just one. And tell me you shared. Just an energy exchange. Because spiritual people in business need to appreciate energy exchange. Because what we do, which will be an imbalance in our colour purple, will not be business-like, okay? We will not make a profit because we want to give everything to everybody. So I'm asking you for an energy exchange because then I'm receiving energy back and I'm not just give, if you know what I mean. Okay, Angela, thanks for sharing, darling. You like blue? Okay, great. Royal blue too. I love royal blue. Beautiful colour. I love blue as well. Great colour for you. And also you're a good communicator. I feel, Angela, can get over obstacles, and that can be a colour, a thing associated with strong blue. So that's great. So you always find a way. So, you know, getting over obstacles like the water going around the mountain range, it doesn't matter what's thrown in its path, it will find a way to get around things. So that's what blue, wearing the colour blue, has to do. It's also very calming. I feel that you like being around the water. You could be a swimmer or like to be in water. You might just like having a shower. It calms you down. You don't like red. I'm not reading two colours. I'll read your first colour, which is red. As I said, that's your base chakra, and you procrastinate far too much. You don't take action. You'll think about things 30,000 million times, which is really boring and hard work. So go and get yourself a garnet crystal, darling. Thank you for sharing. Mel, you shared, I believe, and thank you for sending stars. You like red. Okay, so red's a great colour to like. It's your base chakra, so you should be an action taker. You should get your projects done. You like a list, you tick it off, you get it done. No mucking around with you. Okay, and I feel that in some way you're quite powerful, okay? The only thing I'm going to say to you, do you wear a lot of red? Because sometimes if you really like red and you wear a lot of it, you can come across a bit too much for people. Let me know if you wear a lot of red. Mustard is a form of yellowy green. So, you know, even though you're an action taker and you've ticked, you dotted everything, you still might have a tendency to worry a little bit. Not as much as someone who has got a really big deficiency of yellow, but you might just overthink a little bit more than worry. Okay. Oh, absolutely, Jessie. Yeah, absolutely, it helps. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. So how we're doing it, Patrina, is you're telling me you shared. You tell me your colour you like and the colour you hate. And I'll do you a free little colour reading. Jane, the same. You need to do it properly. It's all about following instructions, people. And when we can do that, and you need to tell me you shared, Tina. That's okay. You still like red, so that's good. So make sure you wear it. But I'll give you an example of someone who loves red but has an over energy in red. This is very complicated colour therapy stuff, which I love to teach. But I was a nurse for 30 years, as you might have known, and we all had a uniform, okay? And we had the same, I think it was navy blue coloured top with a little pattern on it. Okay, everybody wore the same blue shirt, except one of our unit managers who didn't like blue. So what she did, against all the hospital policies, was to go and get a red shirt in the same pattern. And, might I add, got away with it. Now, when someone loves red, but they have an over energy of red, let me tell you what happens. They're like a ball of fire coming at you. They're like a bull at a gate, and they'll go through and take everyone out on their road because they're not getting what they want. They can be very in your face. So here's an example of someone who shouldn't have got a red shirt. She's very capable, one of the best unit managers I've ever known, but could really be quite forceful. I've read for another lady, who won't disclose names, never do, but she loved red too, and she had an over energy of red, so she could be confronting. So she was a person that had to go to lots of meetings. So I said to her, don't wear red, because you will become too forceful and too opinionated and too aggressive at times. Did she listen to me? No. Comes back for another reading. Well, did you follow the advice? No, I wore a red shirt. So I told you not to wear a red shirt. The angels, hello. Won't listen. But wear red. If it's your favourite colour, you must wear. If you really love red, you must have clothes in red. You must have clothes that have got red accents. You must wear red jewellery. It's great. It's people that wear red all the time and don't know how to manage it. It can be the same in any colour. You can have it over energy. Okay. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jane. I want to know that you've shared the colour you like and the colour you hate. So, you wear more green, blue. So are you saying that green and blue are more your favourite colours than red then? So this is understanding ourselves, you see. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. So tell me you've shared, tell me the colour you love first and the colour you hate next. And then I'll do your free colour reading. If you want a question, send me stars. Answered, I'll send me stars. I'm going to be here for 10 more minutes and then I'm going to bed because I've got to open the shop in the morning. Been fun though. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if it resonates with you. Thank you, Sandra. Lovely to have you here from Ireland. Sandra, I backed an Irish horse in the Melbourne Cup and it didn't win. I went right outside the box. I don't think I've ever backed a horse, a winning horse in the Melbourne Cup in my life. 61 years, never backed the winner. I thought this time I'm going for an Irish horse that's grey and has a female jockey. She couldn't get him out. She was going all right too, Sandra. She just couldn't get the run. It's unlucky. Jenny shared, thank you, and she loves pink, so you're very kind, you're very generous, you're very feminine, girly, you're a girly girl. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful mother, beautiful grandmother, beautiful sister, beautiful aunt. Don't like lime green. Well, you're probably going to have some issues with your money because lime green's to do with your money. Money comes, money goes, money doesn't come. Don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. Oh my God, I'm so stressed about money. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know, that type of thing. Real concerns about money. Okay, yeah. So, yes, balance that, please. Get some crystal in lime green. Sometimes you can get a cat's eye in lime green. Jenny. Hello, Mari Coyle from Scotland. Lovely to have you here. So you need to send stars to get a question answered. Thank you, Michelle. You're always spot on with your messages. Thank you, Julie. I hope it made sense. Patrina says she shared, thank you, she likes orange and not pink. So orange is your colour of creativity. Patrina, you're a very creative person. If you're not being creative, there's something wrong with you. Oh, you could be sporty. You could like sport. You could like going to the gym. Orange is a great colour for sport. I tell you what, if you go to the football match or the netball match or whatever match you're playing, soccer, and the other team's in orange, well, I hope you've had your Gatorade because they're going to whoop you. They have so much sporting ability. Orange is awesome for sport. So I think you're sporty, exercise, that type of thing. Not pink, so that's okay. Pink's your heart chakra though, so I hope you like green. If you don't like pink, I want you to get some pink. A pink crystal rose quartz would be beautiful for you. It just means if you don't like pink, you can give far too much of yourself. You won't set boundaries. You won't love on you enough. You'll love on everyone else, but not you. You could be an overprotective mother. If you're a mother, you could be overprotective about your family, your spouse, your partner, whoever, your animals even. So it's the over-mothering that can happen with not enough pink. Yeah, so, and you'll never put yourself first. You'll put everyone first before you. Yes. Malachite's the midwife stone. It's a very, very healing stone. It's the New Age millennial healing stone. It's great for anything to do with women. Pregnancy, childbirth, hormones, that type of thing. Plus, it's good. It's probably not really lime green, but, you know, emerald is a rich jewel. So, yes, any green stone will be great for money. So have some of that in your business somewhere, Jess. Thank you, Jane. Have I done you? No, I haven't. You like orange and hate yellow. Okay, so orange, because I just talked to the other lady about orange. It's a great colour for emotional warmth. It's great for your creativity. You're emotionally warm, self-reliant, that type of thing. You can be quite courageous and go, you know, really go for it when you need to. That's having enough orange, which is nice. You're generally optimistic, which is also good. Very warm-hearted. Orange people are very warm-hearted. But the yellow, you'll worry too much, all right? You'll just be a real worrywart. Yeah, worry far too much. Won't sleep well at night. Be very, very worried about things, which is not good. So get yourself a citrine crystal would be great. You may not, I feel, be... the other side of yellow is gold, which are a higher vibration of yellow, and that can be to do with your money. So you mightn't be aiming high enough, Jane. You might always settle for mediocrity, okay, instead of aiming higher. Does that make sense? Good, I hope. Did you share, Beck? You need to tell me you shared. Thank you, Jane. Lovely. You need to tell me you shared, tell me the colour you like and colour you hate. All in the one line. So I don't have to scroll back and forward because I'm not scrolling back. I get seasick. That's just a fact, I do. 5 more minutes, guys, and I'll be off. If anyone sends me stars after the event, that's fine. I can catch you up in a PM. So send me a PM. Oh, Beck, you sent me some stars. What's your question, Beck? Thank you for sending me stars. Tell me what your question is. Be specific, please, with your question. No too broader questions. Okay, tell me your question, Beck. I'll await you. Star givers go straight to the front of the queue. Colour therapy is so interesting. This oracle is angel guidance plus colour therapy. I can tell so much about people with their colours. So much. So much information. Tell me your question, beautiful Beck, and I'll read for you. Lisa says she loves purple always and wears a lot of black. You haven't told me what colour you don't like. So you need to share purple. What colour do you hate? Because you will hate it. You won't wear it. It's understanding yourself and understanding your colours. This colour's an energy. It's all to do with our energy centres, our energy fields. The angels know so much with the colours you wear. The only time I don't like people wearing all black is these kids that are sometimes I call them emos, but that's not right. Nemos, but that's Nemo. Is that Nemo the fish? But they're emos. I call it wrong. And these kids that wear all black, everything's black, the bedrooms are black, the walls are black, that's not good. That's got to change. That's got to change. Got to get them out of it because it's no good. They'll attract entities. Bad. I've done kinesiology, so I've worked a lot with kids in that situation. And the first thing I do is I get them out of as much black as I can, which is not easy. But I get them to introduce colour because it's just, that's where your black goes wrong, okay? Will my kids settle down? They just don't give me a break at each other all the time. Well, that's boundaries, honey. You've got to put the boundaries in. Got to put the boundaries in. You tell them what you want. Nice playing. Nice talking. You know. Boundaries. Kids need boundaries, and that's what I feel you're too soft. Sorry. That's what the angels have got to say. Simple things, so keep it simple, okay? Not too much in one day. You obviously got little kids, you know, so simple things. Keep it simple. That's boundaries. That's organisation. Keeping on top of things. When you get out of control, it's because you just haven't got control of the situation, okay? It all gets too much and you go into overwhelm. And what you do when you go into overwhelm is you pull your energy in really tight. And then you can't get your intuits, you can't get your guidance from the angels to tell you what to do. Okay? So you've got to stop and center yourself when the kids are going crazy. And then you need to get your energy big so that you can get on top of the situation. So simple things. You're a bit sad. Have you had a loss? Or are you just overwhelmed with being a mother? Mothering is hard work. God, I'm an autistic kid. You're not telling me anything. I know all about it. God, he was dreadful. He broke everything in my house and he was dangerous. And, oh, Lordy me, the fact that he survived and he's 35 is the biggest blessing in my life. Spirit, as I said to you, you've got to get on top of things. You're getting overwhelmed. You're pulling your energy too tight. Then you can't get your guidance. You don't know what to do. So you've got to keep it simple. You've got to get the boundaries in here with these kids. And you hate green. So there you go. This is the card. Simple things. They don't listen or do anything. They're selfish. How old are they, Beck? Tell me their ages. The other thing I do is I put myself in the naughty corner for driving me mad. So I don't even bother about putting you lot in the naughty corner. Sit there. I'm going to the naughty corner and you'll wait till I come out till you get fed. It's better than jumping off a cliff. How old are they, Beck? Tell me how old these kids are, please. So I've had one of those difficult children that you could ever have, a non-verbal autistic child. I know what it's like. Mothering can be hard work. 20, 18 and 15, they are not kids, they are adults. The first two are adults, the 15-year-old, well, they're adults. Put yourself in the naughty corner, work it out. If they kill each other, well, so be it. You just haven't had enough boundaries with them. Sorry. So, you know, look after yourself. Look after yourself. 20 has a baby, 10 months, well, adult. Well, they'll learn what it's like to be a mother or father, won't they? It's hard work. They're adults. Take yourself out. If they're not going to listen, if they're being selfish and they're not behaving, well, you're not available. You're in a meeting. And who are you in a meeting with? Yourself and your angels. That's it. Out. They'll learn. They'll know where mum is. They won't not want you. But you have to put boundaries in. Self-preservation. All right, darling? Self-preservation. And get yourself some malachite because it'll help you. It's the stone of women. So it'll really, really, really help you. Okay? And if you don't want to look after that baby, there's only 2 syllables. N-O. Right? Thank you, Mandy, for the applause. Now, who else has a colour question for me? Thank you for your stars, beautiful Beck. You're a good mother. You're a good mother, darling. You're too good. That's your problem. Too good. You know, honestly, good girl. Malachite, very good for women, all right? Very good for women. Excellent choice for you. Okay, guys, I'm doing some colour readings. Oh, I'm going to go in a minute. There's 40 people here, though. Is there anyone else who'd like a colour reading? What you have to do is share it. No is a full sentence. Yes, it is. No. And putting yourself in the naughty corner. Oh, God, some days I just thought, oh, that's it, I'm out. I've got to get out of here. They're always there when I come back. Trust me, they're always there when I come back. They're safe. They're well fed. They're watered. But your mental sanity, you know, you got to save that. So I'm doing some readings with the Angel Feather Oracle, colour readings. You need to share it if you want a free colour reading. Share, tell me the colour you like, tell me the colour you hate in that sequence, or I won't read because I'm getting tired. I want to flick back because I get seasick. I do. I get very bad motion sickness. And the phone scrolling makes me, ooh. Yes, ooh. Join my closed group, ladies. This is for ladies only. Sorry, guys. Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance to Spiritual Women. Look for the golden egg and the feathers. I'm launching something into the group first. This is my, do you have your cards? Yes, Jessie, in my group, in my shop. Yep. And you can get them on my website, aokspecialtygifts.com.au or michellenewten.com or in store at my shop. Get yourself into this. I've got something coming up to do with this, little hint. Next week it'll be dropped into my group before it'll go into the world, and there's only going to be 27 of them to partake of, and it's going to be an extremely amazing offer for international people. Little heads up. Okay, I've never done it before, and I know you girls and boys overseas have trouble getting my cards, so until such time as we can get them to you at a more reasonable rate, and I totally understand that you balk at the postage, and I totally get it, but I don't have a distributor overseas. But there is, I think I've got an answer to that coming, so I'm a bit excited about that when I get a minute to sort it. But in the meantime, I'm going to drop a special offer for Black Friday, but it will go into my group first, and there's only 27 of them, so it'll be a first in, best dressed type thing. So if you're in my group, you will get a good look at it, and I'll launch it next Sunday after I do my live. Thank you for the hearts. No one else want a colour reading? I'm about to go because it's getting towards 11 p.m. here in Australia, and I've got to open the shop tomorrow morning. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed the colour readings. Let me know if you enjoyed the yes, no, maybe readings on Sunday, because they're both something new that I've been doing. Let me know if you enjoyed your little card reading. If you sent me stars, thank you. If you send me stars and I'm off and it's on the replay, because sometimes, you know, it might be your morning or it's night for us or whatever, and you see it and you give stars, don't worry. I'll do some cards for you. Do not worry. Thank you. If you send stars, I'll answer questions. That's a pretty name. Shanaise, is it? Shanaise, that's pretty. Yeah, it matches my shit. It's my favourite colour. Yes, so, yeah, let me know what you think. I'd love to have your comments below. That's really beautiful. Please share into your groups, share into your private feeds. Make sure you like my page and click get notifications so that you know when I'm live, because it'll send you a little message into your feed. Oh, Michelle's live. She's decided to do some readings. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sending me some stars tonight. That's really beautiful. Helps a little tiny bit for my small business and helps. You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm very, very grateful for that. Lovely to be here with you again. Very enjoying my readings. Here's a little rose from Nanny to you. It's my mum's rose. Beautiful. So she's with us. So she's here with the readings. She was an amazing psychic, even though she would never have told anyone. I come from a line of closet psychics. I'm not one of these people that say, oh, my whole family's been psychic mediums. We're being closet psychic mediums because we're all Catholic, and it wasn't the right thing apparently to do. until I come along and shook the whole show up. Anyway, my mother was the most accurate psychic ever. If she spoke, if she said something, you paid attention because she'd be spot on. Every time. Every time. But she battled with it because of her upbringing. Yes. Oh, yeah, but she would never have shared it. So I wrote this book for her, Jess, the Angel Feather Oracle Companion book, because it's got the cards in it with extended meanings and it's got gold ribbon. So you can use this book like an oracle card. Oh, yay. Money's a mountain to manifest. Thanks, Nanny. Essence of an Entrepreneur. You could take either one. So my mother, I actually bought the oracle cards that I gave her home the other day. And of course, I gave her one every time I did a work. I'd give her one. The 3 oracle card decks that I gave her had not been touched. They were sitting on the bench beautifully. She never touched those cards. But she'd say, look at Michelle's book. Here's the book. Because the oracle cards had for her it was a connection like tarot, which was wrong, Catholic upbringing, that type of hoo-ha. It's angels, for goodness sakes, but she just couldn't. I had a lot of work done on her through me with kinesiology so that she could sit better with it. But it was like, it's nearly like a penalty to actually be so psychic and not be able to use it because you think it's wrong because of your family upbringing and your belief systems. My nana read tea leaves. She was also in the Catholic Women's Association, and she wouldn't have told anyone she read tea leaves, but she did. Came down through the genes. So yes, so we closet people, but I've come out of the closet as a reader, but very much angel. I don't like tarot, but I like angel cards because I have a connection with the angelic realm. So did Mum, was just very, very psychic. Yeah, very psychic. When she spoke, always come true. Yeah, one of her biggest fears about dying was that, breaking the cycle. For the others to come through, because we call it the gift. And a lot of our young ones that have come through in our family have the gift as well. So now they're allowed to use the gift. My 2 sons, my eldest son Jeff, he's a medium, but I don't even know what he can do. Look, he's just hilarious. So have you seen this, like someone who's died, have you seen them? He goes, yeah. Did you talk to them? Nah. Oh my goodness. So funny. And my youngest son is extremely psychic and amazing. I can tell you amazing stories, and I've trained him since he was a little boy. Yeah. So I gave you the example the other day. He was in an airport in Japan. He'd been overseas again. He travels widely. And he contacts me at nearly midnight and he goes, there's a problem with the plane. I go, oh, for the love of God. Really? He goes, yeah. And I said, oh, what's happening? He goes, well, we're stuck on the tarmac. And I go, oh, well, at least they found it before you start. I always look at things like that. And he goes, yeah. I go, well, what's the problem? He goes, well, I've never booked a first class flight in my life. But for this flight, because he'd been to Korea as well, for this flight, I actually looked at booking a first class flight. Now, this guy's 6'6". And I said, well, no pity from here. Because if you've got the hit to book a first class flight because the angels have given you forewarning 3 weeks ago that there's going to be a problem with the plane on that flight from Japan to Australia, and you didn't book the first class flight because you're in Povo mentality and you've had a hit from spirit, I don't want to hear about it. Because, mate, you could be laying up there in business class, 6'6", with your feet up and a drink of champagne. This is how I'll talk to him. You know, you didn't follow the hit. I call them hits from spirit. You didn't follow the hit. Don't whinge to me, boyfriend. So, You know, it happens. He's had a couple of really tough lessons because he hasn't followed it. Another time, I'll give you an example. I can tell you a really, really intriguing story about him, and don't ever share it with him because he would not like it. He doesn't like anyone to know. Hello, because he's got the hidden psychic stuff going on, and he would kill me. I'm not even allowed to talk about him. But I was going to my youngest sister's wedding because we're a big family, and she married late. And I rang him and I was meant to catch up with him. And I said, oh, I'm here. I'm in Melbourne. We're running late because we come from the country. And I don't think I'm going to have time to catch up with you. And I said, what are you doing? I just said, what is he doing? So what are you doing? He goes, I'm at a dodgy kebab van. I said, do not eat that thing. Don't put it in your mouth. Do not eat it. You've just told me that that's a dodgy kebab van. He goes, I'm hungry. Left it at that. Okay, I went to the wedding, never thought another thing of it. 3 days later, he rings me from his university dorm, critically ill. His friend he was with also seriously ill in another dorm, but he had beef and my son had chicken. And he rang me. A girl that was there was trying to help him. I drove from Kyabram to there to go to him. He was so seriously ill. I made a very big mistake. I should have put him in an ambulance, but I just threw him in the car. I thought he was so sick. I've got to get him somewhere. I took him to the Epworth because we had private cover, and he ended up having an emergency appendectomy, but he didn't have appendicitis. He was septic from the kebab. Septic. He nearly could have died. He was so sick. I sat beside that boy's bed for a week. Every day I'd go in. If I'd gone home, they'd go, he's no better. He's no better. He's no better. So you listen to it, don't you? You learn the hard way sometimes. So he's had a couple of, he had 3 hours on the Japanese tarmac whinging. I said, don't whinge at me. I've taught you since you were a young boy. You have a hit like that, you follow it or you pay the consequences. They're trying to help you. And when you're that psychic and you get that much strong messages coming through, it's to make your life easier. It's not to be scared of. It's not to be scared of. I'll tell you another story about him while I'm here. Don't tell anyone. He was also overseas in London. It was in the time, he worked in London for 12 months. And it was a time when there was a lot of bombings. A lot of bombings going on over there. And I always said, okay, you follow when you're over there. And you know what? I actually don't worry about him when he's overseas because I have trained him. Sometimes he slips up, but he's young. And I'll slip up sometimes too. And that's just my own fault. And I just said to him, if you go somewhere and it doesn't feel right, get out. So he's left motel rooms before and all that type of thing. And I always back him 100% of the way. Don't even think about it. If you get that hit, you get out. Get out. I don't care if it's midnight, 1 o'clock, get out, go and get another motel room. And he's done it many times. Bad feeling. And he's followed it. So anyway, and he travelled the world. He studied in America. He's been all over the world. And he's never, ever caused me any concern or worry when he's been away. And this time he was coming home from London because he actually got a job back here at one of the football clubs. Thank God. And the 2 weeks before he left, he said to me, he can talk to me, he says, I can't fly home that day. And I go, oh, okay, right. He said, I can't fly home that day. I go, righto, okay. So that's okay, we'll fix it. Don't worry, we'll get another ticket. It's an international flight. Okay, it's a lot of money. Doesn't matter. We'll get another flight. We'll change it. So we tried everything. He tried. I tried from this end. They wouldn't let me do anything. He tried. Couldn't change that flight. So he was actually in anxiety mode. So the only ones who knew was myself, my husband, and my son, Jeffrey, who was in Melbourne. And my husband had to go down to a work conference and we were going to pick him up from the plane. So that's fine. So he was extremely, just couldn't settle. He said, I can't fly home that day. Can't do it. I can't fly home. I said, but that's fine. If you can't get on the plane, you don't get on the plane. You know how we roll. I totally understand. I've got it. Totally get it. I trust you. You follow your intuition and you've got to back it all away. So he was very anxious for like a week and a quarter. And then a couple of days before, he seemed to settle. I thought, okay, we're right. And I sort of just put it to the back burner. We're good. He only made one mistake on the day, and it was he didn't send through a photo to me quick enough. And he got on the train to go to the airport, and he saw a train station that was Angel. Okay? That was the name of the station. He took a photo of it. He made one mistake. He should have sent me that photo straight away. When he saw the photo, when he saw the sign, he knows how it works. He knew he was okay. All right? He knew he was okay. He instantly calmed. But I didn't get the photo till he got to Dubai. He made a mistake. When I've woken up in Melbourne, okay, in the morning, the first thing I saw was that a plane had gone down. I did not know where it had gone down. All as I knew, a plane had gone down. I did not know what country it was. I did not know it was him. I was nearly sick. I nearly had a heart attack. And I didn't know he was okay because he didn't send me the photo straight away. But when he saw that, he knew he was okay. He got to the airport, he walked in, and he saw it on the big screen that the plane had gone down. That was the first plane that went down, not the second, the first. So he had that hit that that plane was going down 2 weeks beforehand. I kid you not. I don't think anyone else predicted that. He knew 2 weeks before. He said, I cannot fly. He knew, he didn't know why. But that's what he picked up on. He picked up on that plane going down. That's why he thought he couldn't fly. So when he walked, he saw the sign, Angel Station. He took the photo. He knew he was okay. He walked in. He went, oh, that was the plane. It's not mine. I'm okay. So he was fine. So then he sent me the photo when he got to Dubai. He should have sent it to me straight away. And then I would have got it and I would have known he was all right. I was beside myself. Nearly sick. My husband's seen it at his seminar. He's nearly had a heart attack because no one else has known. And then when we got that kid off the plane, it was like he was on a high, an adrenaline high. And he just hugged us like no tomorrow. And I left him for a couple of weeks. And then I approached him again. I said, okay, I've got one question for you. I've got one question for you. And you've got to answer me honestly. I say, you've got on the train and you haven't seen the angel sign. You've got off the train, you've got into the airport and you haven't seen that the plane had gone down. What do? He said there was no way I was getting on that plane. I said, good, because I'll sell something to buy you another ticket. If you've got that strong a hit 2 weeks before, you don't get on that plane. Yeah, so he knows. Yeah, that's how it rolls. Do you like my story? It's true. That's how we roll. Yeah, strong. But he won't talk about it because he's like his nana. But, you know, he's very good at it. Natural. Absolute natural. Do you like my story? No one's saying anything. Everyone's gone quiet. True stories. Don't tell anyone I said. Don't tell anyone, my son, that I said. Oh, my God, he'd kill me. True story, Jess. You know him. I know. I know. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So he got a hit on the first plane 2 weeks before it went down. No one else got that hit. I didn't hear anyone saying anything about a plane going down. But he got it, and we knew. But we didn't know what, and we just thought it was his, and oh my God. So, yeah, that's how you follow your intuition. But, yeah, I had to make sure. This is when we remind you these are available to replay. Is this when we remind you these are available to replay? What do you mean, Jess? Yes, so there you go. That's a true story. And, like, I went interstate, come home to my mother's at the age of 50 and was homeless because we'd moved, because something had happened in our life and we didn't know what to do, so we just left, which was the best thing to do. And we come home and I walked in beside myself and my mother said to me, you'll have a house tomorrow. I said, what? Sure enough, had a house the next day. Oh, God, no, he doesn't do Facebook. I wouldn't have even said it if he does that. No. God, he doesn't do Facebook. He hates it. Christy, what's your question, darling? Quick, I've got to go to bed. Christy Marie. Oh, gosh, no, Jesse, I wouldn't say it if he was on. Yeah, he's on Facebook. And he wouldn't watch my lives. Christy, what's your question, darling? I need to go to bed very quickly. Dreamt I was in a crash. Loads before was in one. Spirit was so active this week, spinning coffee lids and speakers going on by themselves. Halls all around my mother and a breeze just going past my daughter. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. Just a quick, is everything okay? Sure, Christy. Okay, is everything okay for Christy? Okay, general reading, really. This is for you, Christy. Thank you for your stars. Positive thinking. Okay, stop worrying. Positive thinking. The angels just say, take control of your thoughts. Okay, everything's fine. Yellow is a very positive card, and positive thinking is what you need to do. You do need to have a conversation with someone, though. Break the silence. This card's about having a sensitive conversation. There is something you need to say to somebody, but you need to be very careful how you say it. You need to pick your words. You need to pick your time. If you go to say it and the other person's in a really bad mood, back out. Don't do it when you're in a bad mood or stressed. But there is an issue that you need to speak up about. You could be called to speak up for someone as well in the coming days. It's in your relationship. This is a soulmate relationship with your partner, your child or grandchild. There is something you need to say. Okay? But positive thinking, it's very positive. Sometimes we just need to say what we need to. You might just be saying what needs you. You mightn't be feeling like your needs are getting met. So you need to tell them. Sometimes they just need to be told because they've got no idea. Right, so there we go. That is all for me tonight, everybody. Thank you for being here. I need to go to bed. I've got to work tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Please get into my closed group, Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women. Love to see you in there. And I will come back on again soon. You're welcome, Christy. And yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for enjoying the colour readings. If you send me stars on the replay, that's fine. I shall catch you up in a PM. If you want to send me a PM, I can catch you up there, or I'll catch you up when I'm next on live. Okay, thank you so much, Karen. Have a beautiful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Michelle's signing off. Thank you for sharing the love of the angels. Here's a little rose for you all from Nanny. There you are, her beautiful roses. Oh, it's so beautiful. In her garden today. Yeah, she loved her garden. So she was here. No, Jessie. Thank you, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, Julie. Bye. Thank you, Karen.